Good day, gamers. My name is Wattles, and welcome back to another fresh Minecraft video. I hope you're doing well. I am working on the intro. I want to get like a catchy intro thing, right? Like top of the morning to you, but that was taken. How's it going, bros? That was taken. Favorite French gamer, YouTuber, yeah, that's taken too. So, I don't know, I'm working on it, but welcome back to the guide world. Today, we are going to work on this thing. I've been thinking and like walking around in between episodes looking at the villager breeder that we built. We built this last episode, by the way, and it went well, but I just think it's ugly. I think it's so ugly, so we're gonna do something else with it and make it look better. And also, I kind of think it's broken. I've been thinking and kind of watching, and we have 0 babies yet. And like, given, you know, the carrots haven't grown very much and everything like that, but I think the villager in here that can't work is not going to have a baby ever. So first things first, we need to go get a new villager. I have an idea. And then second thing second, we need to make this build look better. And by the end of the episode, we're going to have an amazing monument, a working villager breeder, hopefully at least a couple villagers, and just good things all around. So big plans today. Big plans. On a completely unrelated side note here, it is September now, obviously. Like, it's been September for a little while, and you know, as it gets farther and farther into September, I start to feel more and more like it's the fall time, and fall time is my time. Like, I mean, it could be everyone else's time too, but it is also my time. I love the fall. The fall is definitely, hands down, the best season, easy. The temperatures are great where I live. It's nice, it looks good, and it's nostalgic. Very, very nostalgic, and the music sounds better in the fall. Everything. This things smell good in the fall. The fall is a good season, and I am actually like pretty excited about it, really happy about it. And yeah, we need some fall love down in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you think the fall is the best season ever? I hope you do. But anyways, we are cruising over to my favorite villagers over here that live next to me. My favorite neighbors, maybe my only neighbors. I think they love me too, and we are here for another one of these guys. So all we need to do is find one that isn't leveled like that. That will do amazingly, and put them in a boat like that, and bring them over, or bring it, or him, her, over to our build area. But we can't cross path blocks unless there's one block, so just scratch that. Don't worry about it. Let's go with our new friend back to home, back to a new place, a better place. This one is a lot more friendly, by the way. It's looking at me. That's a good sign. Very nice. And our first bonding moment was watching the sunset this evening, which was very, very nice. I sleep, villager stays up and watches guard overnight, and now we move again in the morning. Now, I am about to do something that could be relatively risky. I don't have any of the whole soul sand set up over here, so I think what I'm going to do is actually drop the villager off on the shore. Fingers crossed, no drowned or zombies find it. That wouldn't happen. I wouldn't speak it into existence. And then we're going to actually fly over to the storage building, get all of our build materials for the day, and then come back over here. But there's a catch. This whole process needs to be done very, very quickly, so I don't have much time to really talk about it all. I just talked about it now, so that's what I'm doing. I need to go get all of the materials, all the soul sand, all of the kelp, and I really hope I don't forget anything at all. And by the way, spiraling practice, or school, that's going well. I'm becoming a pro, pretty much, you could say. Oh boy, blue mushroom, I hear you somewhere. It is not the best time. Not now, man. I can't deal with that right now. I don't need your trades. I don't want your trades. I'd like you to go away. Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back. I take it back. You can stay. Okay, now look, this is where I get a little nervous because we actually have to remove the floor inside of this build. Just one spot, I think, right there. Yep, okay. So that's gone. Now we need to go down. I don't think villagers would try and swim down, actually. Now that I think about it, so it should be fine. Place a bunch of kelp so we get water sources, right? I think that's good. Now we remove all the kelp and place a soul sand at the bottom. Perfect, perfect. And now we walk over to the villager and realize that we have actually forgotten the minecart rails. So, I wonder, is this villager employed currently? No. Aha. Is he going to walk up the hill? Where do you go? Do you go anywhere? Will you go on land? Yes, you will, but you won't run. Okay, so you will be cooperating. Interesting. Huh. Gotta go get the rails. Is this gonna work? I kind of ran out of supplies for this thing. Let's give it a shot. We'll do the minecart. Oh, I am hearing a drown. This is a problem. You gotta go. You do not. Whatever you do not go into the water, dude. Yes, no, wrong way. Go. Quick. No. Oh, man. Man. Okay, where is it? There it is. You gotta go. You gotta go, dude. Sorry. Not sorry. You're actually mean. You would have done it to me. Oh, yeah. I think it worked. It worked. Okay, so not bad. Now we just need to finish the journey. I didn't really put the rest of the rails down. Don't know why I didn't really decide to do that. Not bad. Go, my friend. It's to freedom, to a long life of work and happiness and oh, you are riding the minecart right up there. You love that cart, don't you, man? Unfortunately, you have to be removed from the cart, and you know what? No, get away from here, dude. No, get out of there. Stop. Okay, so you got to come out of the minecart to work. There you go. And now you need to pick the farmer profession. No, the farmer profession. Yes, that's it. Okay, so now ideally we would want to lock it in just to be safe, but I think we're gonna be fine. With this, we will just put the leather worker back, and next time I come up here, which will be later on in the video, we'll fix all of this farmland. We will trade with the dude to make sure he stays a farmer forever, but this should be 100% working now because we have 2 villagers that can work and 2 villagers that will eventually have enough food in their inventories. So now let's go ahead and break out of this thing. Let me remove my soul sand thing because I don't need it anymore, and then I will actually be talking about what we're doing today right after that. Oh, you've made your way over here too. Nice. Yeah. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? This could be considered mean, but we're gonna test this thing out, see if it works. There you go. All right. So he flows down into the middle here, and then he should start to flow away. But the thing is, I don't know if the llamas are going to mess this up. Nope. Adios. Off to a new land where you will despawn eventually. Okay, so the next part of today's episode is going to consist of making this thing prettier. How are we going to do that? Well, I've been thinking about it, and I think the coolest way to do it would be to actually turn this thing into a giant villager. Yeah, no joke. We're gonna turn our giant villager breeder into a giant villager head statue. So oh man, that's gonna be annoying until it goes. So I don't know. I have this vision of the villager breeder being basically a giant villager statue, and I think that could actually be pretty cool. So I've gone ahead and figured out the dimensions that I would be wanting here and the blocks that I would be needing. We will be using mainly actually plain terracotta, but we'll be using a little bit of white concrete powder for the eyes, which I have to go get actually still. We'll be using some green terracotta for the eyes as well, some brown terracotta as well, because villagers have like the brown coats and everything, and then maybe a lot of brown concrete powder for the body, because this thing is floating up pretty high and I don't really want a floating villager head. I think that would be a little odd looking, to say the least, so we will absolutely need to do a body on it too. I think it's gonna turn out nicely. It'll look a lot better than this build. I just am not a big fan of all the dirt stuff. I honestly think it's the dirt that is ruining the whole build for me, so we're gonna fix that. So starting off out here, I definitely want a head that is 16 by 16. Now, I did a little bit of work before the episode, actually. You guys will be very proud of me, but we want to start our head right over here. So this is going to actually hang out a little bit, and that means we'll probably be adding a staircase up to this area. This side of the head will just look a little odd, and it is what it is. So 1, 2, 3, wait. We want to start out here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16. So that means this head is going to be, of course, a square, well, a rectangle, and we'll chop this wall out, and we'll chop this wall out. Due to the size of the breeder, this will actually hang out, and then on this side, this will hang out as well. So I think I'll turn this into a total window, and this into a wall that is probably solid, where we can walk into the farm and check it out if we need to, but we won't use a door because villagers know how to use doors. They are smart. So there we go. That's that. Now we need to talk about the facial features and the things like that. So somewhere in here I need to do an eyebrow. The eyebrow will be done with gray terracotta because it's dark and the right shade of dark. So I think if we were to pop the eyebrow out a little bit too, we could get something that looks kind of cool. Now above the eyebrow, I think we want like 6 blocks of space. No, not 6. I think it's 8. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Spiral. I think it's 8 blocks of a forehead because villagers kind of have a big forehead. No offense. So maybe we do the eyebrow like that's the bottom of it, and then we have the top one higher. So we would go one up on the top. Yeah, I think that would work. And then the eyes and the face and the nose, and then down here, down low, the body. We'll just do all of the body. Well, not all of the body, however much of the body that we need to go into the ground. So, you know those Easter Island heads with the stone heads of like the people that look unimpressed? Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for today. Now the eyebrow, I want this thing to pop out. I think if we did the villager head flat, it could look kind of not good. So I am going to make that pop out, but we are also going to move the scaffolding. It drives me crazy when I have scaffolding that is not perfectly straight up. So I think this is the one that we would need. I think I think it is. So there we go. We have an eyebrow that goes almost edge to edge, but not quite edge to edge because I think that would look a little goofy. Now we need to remove some of the scaffolding really quick and work on an eye. So I think the eye should be here and here, so that'll be like white blocks, and then we'll go here and right here and have the green blocks. Now I don't have the white concrete still, so what we're going to do is place this in, and then we'll step back and see if we like it. In between the eyes, unfortunately, no more window for you villagers. You will have windows out to the ocean, though. That's the important part. So this gets all replaced with just villager skin. The skin color is closest to terracotta, actually. Now, little side note thingy, the villager breeder is actually not centered. You might have noticed that when we were talking about dimensions and things like that. But yeah, the villager breeder is an odd amount of blocks, and the head is going to be an even amount. So, little secret, little Easter egg, I guess. But yeah, the center is not centered. So there we go. Now we have the eyes in, which is good. Then I think I wanted to do brown terracotta for the nose. I think that's what I was thinking. But let's go ahead and get down from this thing, and I think step back and take a look and make sure it looks good before I get too much in here. I don't want to put everything in, and then I'm like, oh no, you know. So let's go, I guess here would be fine, and we'll take a look. So it's not much to look at. It's definitely not much, but I think that's what we're going to want to go for. That should be right, so we could see the eyes. It will forever be staring out over this way, which means maybe we need to do something cool. Let's just tower up a little bit. Do we... Yeah, I think that'll be good. See, I wanted to make sure I can see the eyes from, you know, around this place. I could definitely place the head lower, but then we get the forehead, and it looks like a plain terracotta square, you know, so that's not going to be good. I'm going to check a few more angles, grab the rest of the materials that I need, and then we're swinging back over there, and I think I'm just going to try and get this thing in. Honestly, it's giant pixel art, so that makes it a little easier to do. Now, I actually think also, while I'm over here, I'd like to change the eyes to lime concrete powder because I think that would look a little cooler and a lot more intense. I like a good, strong, intense eye, so we'll do some lime concrete powder instead of just green terracotta. Okay, forehead in. I will definitely have to block spawns on top of the nose and the eyebrow, but that's easy. We could do string or carpet or something. Now, what do we think? We need to not look and take a step back, all the way back over to, not here, like we need to keep going all the way to this far spot that we did. I don't know if I left the blocks. I don't think I did. We'll say right in this area. Should be fine. We go up. Drum roll. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's a Minecraft villager for you. That is definitely a Minecraft villager. So the nose isn't finished. I think it would maybe hang one more block, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe one more block past the head. The mouth is in. I think that's the right color. The eyebrow, good. They're actually the same color. The eyes are intense as ever, green like emeralds. So that's the only thing I would change. I would maybe change the eyes to lime terracotta instead, but I kind of like this intense look. That's perfect, though. I'm really happy with how that ended up. So now it's time to actually take on the other sides of this build. That means I might need to go back to the mesa biome and get more terracotta because I just don't know if we have enough to finish the whole thing. Now, the other faces of this villager head, unfortunately, are going to be very, very plain. I was thinking just plain terracotta other than, you know, like the side where we're going to have like the windows like I mentioned. I'll get more glass and just make it all glass or something. But yeah, the sides are going to be plain, so sorry about that, but it is what it is, right? And I think we want a 16 by 16 head, by the way. So 1, 2. So this would be 16 by 16, perfect square, and then just plain wall, plain wall, plain wall. So all pretty plain, pretty basic. I think on the top I might do something a little different. We'll see. But yeah, so time for me, I think, to just go ahead and focus in, get this build in, and then I will come back to you guys once I have something to show you, something cool. Something that is a little bit more finished. Wish me luck. It should be easy. Oh boy. Oh, I think it's working. I hear a baby for sure this time. Yeah, So villager breeder is absolutely working. This is amazing. 2 farmers, got it going. That guy, I think, is just gonna have to be removed out of this breeder because I don't think he's necessary. Side number 2 is now officially done. Okay, I'd like to break in here really quick to mention that we have 2 baby villagers inside of this thing now, which means we have 2 farmers and then 2 babies and then this extra guy, which means we are actually all like ready to go. So what I need to do, I think, is trap these baby villagers in the corner only temporarily. But trap them there, and then we need to get this guy, the extra one, out of here somehow. Let those babies grow up, and all future babies need to leave this farm. So I think something like this should work, and just to be safe, we'll put like some extra lighting here. It should work, but now I just need to leave this open, I think. And I also should consider removing the villager that doesn't work. This one has to go. I hate to do it like this, but I think what we're going to do is this. We'll take this, alright, and now you can go. Goodbye, sir. No. Oh, farmer, you better not go over there. I don't want to push him out the window. I'd rather do it this way. But the farmer is over here now. Okay. You know what? How about we just wait? We'll leave him in the farm for now. One trip to the mesa later, and we are back over here working on the build. Trying to figure out a shirt line. I think I made way too deep of a V. Oh, for sure. That is just way too deep. Yeah. I'm struggling a little bit here on this part of the build, but once I get this perfect, then I think everything should be smooth sailing. I never thought I would say this, but building a villager's shirt is actually pretty difficult. It's like how do you get it just right so it's not like some crazy deep V, but it also, you know, makes sense as a collar. Now, of course, we're not working on the regular scale. I think a normal villager head is 8 blocks wide, so I guess it would just be double, but it's a little trickier than that. So I decided, though, that we would do the whole body as mainly brown terracotta instead, because brown concrete powder or concrete is really, really flat. So I'll do the details with the concrete, and then we'll do most of the body with brown terracotta. Brown terracotta is actually cheaper as well, especially considering the fact that I have a huge mesa biome. So now with the body, I plan on just kind of pulling it down all the way down to the ground. Maybe no arms. I don't know, because the arms on a villager are actually diagonal. So that complicates things like a lot, because we can't really build on a diagonal easily. Like we can, but it might not look the best. So I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm really going to accomplish the arms, or if I even will, honestly. Now, the shirt thing, whatever, that I'm doing right now might look a little weird up close, but I think from far away, it'll all probably make sense. What I'd like to do with the shirt here is just kind of add random details a little bit. Like, there's definitely a centered line, right, where the coat would, I guess, part in the middle, so I should definitely add that in. Yeah, something like this. Something like that. I think that'll work. Now, all of the other sides of this head are pretty plain. They're just one color, but I think also that's okay. That is really just how it's going to be. The main part is the front. The eyes are crazy intense, green like emeralds. Oh, and by the way, our 2 other villagers grew up inside of this thing, so I did break in there and let them loose. They picked up the new jobs, and there has already been, I think, 1 or 2 baby villagers that have fallen out of this thing. So it is working, and it is productive. Oh man, it is productive, which is an amazing thing. I'm very happy about that. Unfortunately, this is one of those builds that is kind of really plain and just easy to do. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I should, maybe to make the shirt better, the skin should pop in. I think that's what's throwing me off. Aha! It's good to get back on camera and talk about the project, because it awakens me to my errors. Okay, yeah, that's what's throwing me off. It's 100% that. This all needs to just pop back 1 block. I am happy that I figured that out. Thank you guys very much for the help. And the nose, I don't know what should happen to it. What do we think? Yes, definitely. I think that is a little bit better. That's the detail that I was missing. Thank you, guys, very much. Oh, and I might have to go to the mesa again. I don't know if I'm going to have enough here. I definitely have been harvesting the brown cocoa beans for the dye, but yeah, I might have to go back. One final cut in before I just finish it. I was thinking about doing an arm, but I think that would look weird. But there's something wrong over here. What I think I need to do is actually terraform. I think this land needs to be raised over here to make it actually look correct. Because I think as it sits right now, it's just too plain. So if I had the land kind of curve up on this side as well, I think that would be a little bit better. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna raise the land over here like 2-3 blocks, maybe just 2. I don't know. And it's been a little while, just a little bit of time. I've been doing some building, and I am very, very excited to greet you to none other than Paul. This is Paul. Paul is standing behind me. I don't know if the name is actually Paul. It doesn't have much of a ring to it, right? I don't know. I'm trying to come up with the name for the villager statue, so you guys have to help me out. But yeah, I think it ended up looking pretty good, actually. So I went with this whole cult theme down here, or at least that's what I was going for. Like, we have some like random mats on the ground, lots of poppies, because everybody knows villagers love poppies. I made a giant poppy flower. I don't know if I really like it, but it's meant to be a poppy. The bottom is spot on. The top is definitely not. I don't know. And then I left actually some brown dye growing over here because villagers, right? Then lots of terraforming back here, some benches sitting around, and then finally this thing. So this is our villager road, the thing that moves the villagers away, the babies, right? It goes all the way over that way, but I didn't do anything to the road like over here. I'm thinking about maybe like making another see-through portion over there or something, like where the hill is kind of past, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on it. I did go ahead and also get this in. I I mean it. I did a lot of building. And then inside of here, we have our villager friends doing their thing, living well, probably being happy. I still would like to actually bring this guy out and make him like I guess a cult master, like the leader, the crazy man. He's the one who, unfortunately, is no use in here. He's not really doing anything, so, yeah, I don't know. But this is the way in and out. The window will just silk touch our way in when we need to, and I will bring an ender chest and leave it over here in case, I, like, don't have my silk touch pick or something like that, but yep, the staircase is there, and that'll be permanent. And yeah, I think just about everything is done with the villager breeder, other than the spawn blocking and the head. There's a hole in this guy's head and the top. It's pretty gruesome, so I don't want to show you, but yep, I'll have to come back around and fix that. And now we have a drum roll, kind of, please. So just, yep, drum roll for me. And, oh my gosh. I wanted to see how many villagers we have over here, and it looks like we have a village worth of villagers. Wow. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so they're kind of crammed in there. We're gonna need to do something with them. We need an iron farm. We need a village for them to live in, and I actually might have to turn the breeder off already, which is kind of crazy. I love the statue, though. The eyes are intense, money green, emerald green as always, but I think it's just about time for the comment of the day. Today's fancy cool comment of the day is from Ashlyn P. The comment reads, "What if you took banners and put them over the iron bars to make it seem like less of a prison and more like those curtain things?" And the comment is about, of course, none other than our zombie doctor office over here that hopefully will get some more use. We could definitely add some white curtains around here to make this look better, but we need to, I think, like layer them or double them up or something, because banners kind of look weird, like when they're not hanging right. So maybe if we did something like that, right? Like double up, or maybe even triple up, honestly. We could have a lot of banners going all the way down to the floor. Let me go get some more wool. Aha. Oh, no, I didn't do that corner. Okay, I think it works. This definitely looks a whole lot less like a prison, so, I think I might keep it. I'm not 100% sold, but I think I'm going to keep it. I'd like to send a special thank you to Jake today. Thank you for your support, and thank you everybody else for watching. Wattles merch is available down in the description. Grab some if you like what it looks like. Leave a like on the video if you like to comment, subscribe, notifications, and go have a good one. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.